Get started with this video, don't forget to like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe. Like it, share it, do that, okay? Do it for me. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do on the quarantine. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's Aprildawn. What up, everybody? It's Aprildawn. What up, everybody? It's Aprildawn. Let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's Aprildawn. Let's talk about it. This is Queen Sugar, Season 5, Episode 5. So, it's Saturday. Yes, it is Saturday. This week I probably could have made this video a little bit sooner than I did before, but I chose not to because about halfway through the episode of me taking notes, I decided, you know what, this show is so good. I just want to sit down and watch it and enjoy it. It's not really a whole lot to talk about, so I'm going to give you the notes that I have and then we'll just have a little conversation about it. Plus, I'm in a cohabitation phase and my room has been all moved around. Things have been... Is this what being married is like, y'all? Where you just got to give up your personal spaces and just, oh God, I've been alone for so long, living alone, and to adjust to have to live with somebody else. It's just a big adjustment, okay? Y'all pray for me. Pray for the baby. Pray for my boyfriend. Just pray. Everybody pray, okay? Pray. So that's enough of me babbling. I don't want to waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it. So we start off this episode with Ralph Angel and Darla, which we're going to see pretty much the whole episode. And they're discussing how the wedding will look. That he's going to make a trellis and she's going to get some flowers and all that different kind of stuff. And they're happy to just, do it and get married. She says that she left word for her mom, but she doesn't know, if her mom will be offended because they decided to do this at the last minute. She hopes that her mom can see that she's healthy and happy, which is what most people want for their children. She's going to go ahead and ask Charlie to be the maid of honor. Since her and Charlie have been becoming close again. Now they only have one more person to tell, and we know that's Blue, baby Blue. Oh. Blue says he is super happy and jubilant is his word of the day. And she tells him that she needs 4 things for her wedding. That's something old, something new, something borrowed, and guess what? Something blue, which is something she already has. Aya's at home and she gets a call from Hollywood. Hollywood is still out there trying to handle business for Miss Mom and make arrangements for her funeral and her cremation and all those types of things. And so she's making a wedding cake. She's fussing like any good auntie would be fussing. I just love Aunt Vi. Lord, I just love her, y'all. I love her. God, she's everything to me, okay? He tells her he can't make it and he feels really bad about it. And she says, don't you dare feel bad about it. You got stuff going on. Ralph Angel will understand. Y'all, if y'all hear some cars passing by, my window is it's a lot, y'all, okay? Because he got his dog over here and it's just the window is open. It's just a whole lot. Okay, baby? Just excuse the cars passing by. I'm going to try to just be quiet whenever they pass by. He tells him that they want everybody to wear yellow and they have the audacity, the unmitigated gall, okay, to have a wedding on the last minute and then tell everybody what to wear, child. And he says he's still making arrangements for his mother, but they can't have a regular funeral because y'all know how it was during that time. You couldn't have just like a regular funeral. The funeral had to be like 10 people or less or, and all that kind of stuff. So he was like, she deserves to have a funeral with her family and friends. And, Avaya's like, well, after all this is over with, we're going to make sure that she has the proper home going. And then she gives us our inspirational word for the week, honey. Life is about you showing up for people. She was an excellent mother, daughter, a friend, a sister. And she knows that the good Lord is standing at the pearly gates and looking at her, smiling, telling her, well done. Woo! Hallelujah! We see Nova looking at some pictures of her and Ralph Angel, just reminiscing on all the time that has passed by and how, he was a little baby and now he's getting married today. And she tells Calvin that she's made some mistakes with Darla. She's made a lot of mistakes. She's, Calvin is like reassuring her that, things will get better and, things will change now. They're different. And she kind of wishes that their parents were there to see him get married because, Ralph Angel came a lot later on than everybody else. He's way younger than them. So he's in his 20s where all of them are probably in their 30s and 40s. Then we see Ralph Angel making a trellis and Darla is picking flowers for the trellis. And she said she gonna put her little simplicity pattern curtains out there. She gonna hang it on the trellis. It came out real pretty. It was real nice at the end. And Charlie is coming by. She calls and says she's coming by to help. Oh, surprise, surprise. They call her into the house and Charlie has a surprise bridal shower for her. And we see Nova, we see Vi, we see her mom is on the Zoom. It was really nice that they threw her a little bridal shower and they tell her that her mom tells her that she's so proud of her. And she talks about how Blue is excelling in school, how she gave him an IQ test. So basically he's smart as hell. And Vi was like, girl, you ain't need no test to tell you that. Now, I did have one comment from last week on the video I put up where I wasn't doing a live on Wednesday, that some people think that Blue might be autistic. Now, you know this show is Forever Good Times, and it's not impossible that he's very intelligent but autistic, but he doesn't give me autistic. I work with autistic kids, and but I'm no doctor, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not diagnosing anybody. But they are very high functioning autistic kids, but he doesn't give me characteristics of autism. I don't know. But this show is Forever Good Times, like I said, so you never know what wrench they're gonna throw. And they're gonna throw a wrench somewhere, okay? Ralph Angel talks to Hollywood on the phone, and he wanted Hollywood to be his best man, but Hollywood says, you know, he's still caught up, and he apologizes for not being able to make it to the wedding. And he says his mom always wanted to be cremated, and she wanted to be put into the water. And he said when he went to the water, it was so quiet, you know, like it was waiting for him, like it was waiting for her. I thought that was a beautiful statement. And he tells them that he's happy for them, you know, but he's just really going through, you know what I mean? And Ralph Angel understands. He was like, man, you can come now, you can come later. Like, it's on you, bro. Like, I understand you got things going on. And, you know, I see you when I see you. We see Charlie and Ralph Angel in the house talking, and Charlie's joking about how she's going to take her on the real bridal shower when all this is over with to Vegas. And he was like, wait a minute, you're not taking my girl to Vegas nowhere, like you tripping. They also talk about how Hollywood won't be able to come. He decides to ask Micah to be his best man in lieu of Hollywood, because he looks to him more like a brother, you know, less like an uncle. So he says, you know what, that'll be a great idea. So they start joking about racing and how they used to race and how Charlie used to beat him. And then we see them out there having a little foot race. It was really super cute. And, you know, Ralph Angel won even though Charlie cheated and she took off first. This is the point in which I stopped taking notes, y'all. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy this show. It's really, really good. So we go through a multitude of scenes, and basically they get married. They get married. It was a beautiful wedding. I thought it was nice to see these two characters come together finally, because we have been through their struggle, y'all. Like, we was with them. The only part of their relationship we didn't see was when they met each other and when they first fell in love. We did see that they have fallen out of love. That she became addicted to drugs. You know, they found Blue laid up next to her while she was prostituting herself. Hollywood found her. So there's a lot of different things going on, right? I'm glad to see the journey of these characters. You know, if you've been watching my videos, y'all know I'm beside eyeing Darla. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like they really, really, really have come to a place where they can have this loving relationship. They seem happy. They seem so, you know, well balanced. And that's what I like about it, because it wasn't that I didn't want them to be together, but it was always this weird power dynamic. And Ralph Angel was on some immature stuff. But we see that Ralph Angel is becoming into a very nice young man. So the wedding was beautiful. The vows were gorgeous. She looked cute in her little macaw pattern dress, baby. It was everything, okay? If y'all know who Niecy Nash is, her wife has a song called Catch Me, and they played that during the wedding ceremony, and I thought that was also beautiful. So it was a beautiful ceremony. Like I said, I feel like these people are a part of my damn family at this point, okay? Like, it's hard to realize these are just characters on a TV show and they're not actual real people, right? So I thought that was beautiful. Now, one other thing I did know was, here go Grandma, all in the business. As soon as she heard that Blue was smart, she was on a Zoom with Vi, talking about he needs to go to the finest schools. He needs to go to the schools where the Obama kids went. You know, wouldn't it be great if he yada, 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 yada. Well, you know, what about where he gonna live? Okay, we can work that out where he gonna live later. But, you know, for right now, I think it's gonna be great. And I'm just like, slow your roll, mama. Okay, slow your roll. So this is where I think the viewer, the commenter got, well, something's going to be wrong. He's not going to be, you know, he might be autistic. It might be something wrong with him. Or he might just be really, really smart. And, you know, they're going to end up in this power struggle again about where you want him to go to school, his opportunities, X, Y, and Z. And especially with the George Floyd storyline that's coming in next week. I'm kind of like, you know, we got to watch this all over again. You know, it's not going to be the happiest thing to see us go through this George Floyd tragedy again on camera or whatever. But how they're going to have to sit down with Blue and tell him, you know, this is part of being a black man in America, that the police are going to harass you because you're black. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So you and I know that Don't matter your level of education and no matter your station in life, that if you're a black man, the police are always subject to harass you. That's just how things are in America. It's America. That's just how things go. No matter, where he goes to school is still not going to help the fact that he's a black man and he lives in America, right? But you know that his grandmother is going to want him to say, okay, well, he needs to go to this school. He needs to have these opportunities. He should have the world at his oyster, which is what she said to Vi. Now, Vi just was like, okay, I got to go, girl. I'm going to stay out of this. I ain't got enough time for this, okay? And I probably would have been the same way because it ain't my business. I'm just going to stay out the mess. Okay, overall, I thought this was a great episode. I thought it was beautiful. I apologize for my review being late, but y'all know what's going on in my life, people. You know what's going on, okay? I did get a chance yesterday to finally finish. I watched the Justice League yesterday, the 4-hour Zack Snyder cut, and I thought it was a really good cut. It was very long, but we got a lot of origin story, and I was here for my boy Cyborg, who got his whole story and got his just due. I also watched the first episode of Night Falcon and the whatever that nigga name is, the Tomb Raider. What his name is? Night Falcon and Buddy. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Homeboy on Disney Plus. I also watched that, and other than that, y'all, I've been kind of I watched some show on Apple Plus TV with Jason Momoa because he just really fine. It was called C, and it was giving me like a Game of Thrones type tea or whatever, but yeah, it's not really too much on TV, y'all. So 911 is on a break. They'll be back, so we'll resume those when they come back. And that's all I got for today. So holla at your girl in the comments, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my video with all your friends, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.